everybody.
You start.
Yeah, good game. Um, we took our chances, got 2 more goals. Well, we didn't, yeah. But we got 2 more goals, and I'm excited for that. Kept a clean sheet, and I hate to admit it, but this guy was right. It was 3-0.
Oh, who's this guy?
Aaron was
Oh,
right.
okay, cool. I just want to make sure. But yeah, I mean, I think we knew we'd come out with that. Yeah, yeah, that was an amazing game of football. Yeah, how many chances? What's
Message.
up, Mane? Um, yeah, amazing, amazing. And of course, Salah scores that kind of goal. Of all the chances he had, he gets that one. Um, I want to give a special shout out, seriously though, to Nathan Ake. I thought in key moments there he did really, really good. Um, yeah, it's always good when the top three score. I thought Ake did really, really good against Salah in key moments. Made him work really hard. Yeah, and that's the thing. People never say anything about Messi when he scores his goals against Getafe and Las Palmas and all these other bum teams in La Liga. Bournemouth is still a Premier League team, and like I said, 18 points, best in the league from losing positions. That's pretty good. Bournemouth have gotten over us in games before, so um, but you can see where Liverpool is now, and we're on a different level than we were at that game and at that time. It's a different team, a stronger team, a better team, a team that's just hungry to keep fighting every single game. It was almost like we didn't play this tie against City. Nobody was tired. No one looked fatigued. No one looked like they were taking a day off. Everybody was playing hard. We missed some chances, but we still got 3-0. You can't ask for more. For a while, it seemed like it might have been 1-0 and that'd be the end of the game. We scored the two at the end or towards the end, and we pretty much cleaned up. It's hard to even do player ratings because everybody was good. I mean, everybody was at least an 8 or more. Would you agree?
Yes.
I mean, our fullbacks, we are so blessed. Trent, man, amazing crosses in the box. He probably could
My
have
man
had
of
5 assists today. I mean, he was that good putting the ball in the box. Um, Robertson as well. Robertson had a couple of chances where he could have scored a couple goals too. Um,
I wish he had.
yeah, I'm just
Yes,
pleased
yes,
with this
well.
team. I'm just pleased with this team. All the injuries. Yeah, back on the best, and we've been waiting to get excited watching. Yeah, yeah. It's just beautiful, man, and it's nice to be able to just sit back and enjoy your team play and not really have any worries. They had some moments there at the end, but and then Karius came out with another save. I swear this guy's watching David De Gea compilations or something, man. But his confidence is fully back from when it may not have been, months back or whatever. He's totally taken that position and trying to make it his. Well, that's the thing. That's a scary thing. If we're not going 100%, then I don't know what that was. If that wasn't 100%, then I mean, again, imagine this team with Naby Keita in, maybe an extra center back, better than Lovren. Um, I mean, we're gonna be a scary team. We're scary right now, but bringing Naby in is gonna be crazy. Trent getting better. Yeah, every game he's growing right before our eyes, man. This guy's 19, 18, 19. I mean, unbelievable,
Yes,
unbelievable.
19.
And the thing about Robertson is, I think his maturity is so amazing, and I think that has a lot to do with his journey to Liverpool. Playing in other leagues and not doing so well. He almost quit football at one point, which is crazy at his age. And to come to Liverpool, I think that's made him better, um, and it just humbled him. And he's showing how good he is. Love the game, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it was just amazing to see. Ox was amazing. Genie, Henderson. I mean, what kind of performance was that? What was he on? Henderson and Trent today were just. I mean, Trent's been doing pretty, but Henderson today was amazing. I mean, making fouls at the right time, getting passes in. Fullbacks are improving because. Yeah, it could be a lot of reasons. That's probably one of them. Um, again, it goes back to Klopp, and I think we still have not given this guy Jurgen Klopp enough credit, man. What he's done with this team in the few seasons he's been there. Firmino always works hard, yeah, and I agree. Firmino was amazing today. It was so good to see him get that goal because all the three guys up front were trying, especially Sadio and Salah, as far as scoring goals. But Firmino's always going to be that workhorse. Start our defense, start the press. Um, Again, I mean, at the beginning of the season, to know that we weren't going to have Klein, Lallana, Coutinho, no, those three players, not having them, most fans wouldn't have seen us doing what we're doing right now. And I about 20 times just to myself, I was saying, this team is just so amazing, and why are we not fighting for the title? Why? I mean, we're too good to be where we at now. I'm cool with it because I mean, top four anywhere in that level in those top four spaces at this point is cool. But yeah, yeah. Mediocre no more, man. Mediocre no more. That's for
What does
sure.
that mean?
Mediocre is like middle, like average. Actually, it's probably worse than average, but um, yeah, just an amazing performance, man. Professional again. Sorry, it's hard to see this. Pass was Beckham like, yeah. I mean, but that's the thing. He is a midfielder by trade. So again, Trent is just really he's feeling himself, and he's really got his confidence. You know, after that United game, clearly, he wanted to, his aim was to step up and do better, and he's doing that. He's doing that. So,
Who was your man of the match?
God, that's a great. I don't even know, man. Maybe Trent. Maybe Trent again. Honestly, defensively, putting balls in the box, attacking, um, just all around game. Again, it's hard to say, man, because everybody was so good. I can give it to
Yeah.
Trent. I can give it to Robbo. I can give it to Ox. I can give it to any of the four guys. Mediocre means Lovren and 14, 15 quality kid. Yeah, that's mediocre. That's a really good definition there, Julie. Um, but yeah, so I'm just proud, man. Anything else you want to say? I really have nothing else to say. I'm running out of superlatives. This team continues to amaze me. Um, the fitness levels. I mean, how are they that active, that good after a clean sheet? Yeah, after two these grueling weeks, how are they that good still? How? Somebody tell me. I don't get that. I don't get that, man. All the ups and downs and just having to persevere through all of these things, man, and it's just made the team stronger. And as long as Klopp is running this team, it's gonna be some amazing days ahead of us, Redman. It's gonna be some amazing days. So, get on board, enjoy it. Did Larvin get injured? It looked like he might have. He came off. He went right to the trainer right away. He might be injured. Listen, we know this with Larvin, Matip as well. These guys, since they've been here, um, they've been having these kind of knocks.
Wait,
Our winning streak is continuing. Yeah. At home, we're just unbreakable. Still the only team in the Premier League that hasn't lost at home.
wait,
Haven't lost in the Champions League either.
we've only
Just
lost
saying.
once in our at home.
But I was in the League Cup. That wasn't in the league.
Oh.
Yeah, that was West Brom. So, but yeah, we're gonna sign off, guys.
Player ratings, actually.
Really? Okay, go ahead.
No, I
Okay.
would just no. Everybody's 8, 9, or 10 actually. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. It's no real point in going into it. Yeah. Oh, FA Cup. Yeah. Whatever. Was it FA Cup? Yeah. Um. So, which I mean, okay, and it's West Brom, and that's embarrassing. And man, the match, I don't know, Julie. I went Trent. I don't know. There was so many good performances. It's really hard to say.
My man of the match was Mane.
I really like Trent. I really like
Mane
Ox.
Ox.
Ox stood out for me. Genie was good. Henderson. Any of the four guys, they all worked hard. It's hard to really say. It's hard to. Who do you think? Give me some shouts for you guys. Who you think, man, the match was?
Salah.
It's amazing, man. Salah with the. You mean the header, right? But we were just good, especially in that first half. Just intricate passes and just such. Let me try to brighten this real quick.
Oh, for me, no.
This thing is so hard to see.
That's it.
Watching Mane today. Say that again about Mane, because I feel like it's a comment I'm really gonna love. Because Mane was exceptional today. Yeah, I think Mane, he did more of the dirty work. Yeah, definitely Trent. Yeah. Hey, Liz, what's up? Long time no see. Yeah, Trent is just phenomenal. Those passes in the box would just. I mean, this kid again is 19. Virgil van Dijk is the best center half in the world.
We do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. I'm not gonna argue that. He's amazing, and he expects top performances from the rest of those players back there and the goalkeeper. That's what you like to see. I mean, Klavan had just come on. Another shot for Trent. Klavan had, or what's his name?
Cleveland.
Cleveland had just come on.
What?
Cleveland had just come on, and he's already yelling at him to get back and get in position and help him out defensively. I mean, that's what you want the defenders to be held accountable. Ox played amazing. Yeah, I mean, again, there were so many good players that it's hard to really say who was actually, the man of the match. The guy is freaking 19. What is he doing? Should get him doing this too early in the year. Yeah, so I can see Trent being a captain at some point for Liverpool. Maybe not in the near future, but at some point I can honestly see him captaining the squad. He has that mentality. He has that about him in his locker. And how about Virgil van Dijk trying to take a shot from distance? Genie hardly ever gives the ball away. Unsung hero. I don't know if I'll say that. Today he did pretty good and was very strong in the tackle and kind of playing that 6 role at times. He definitely has his times where he gives the ball away, but today isn't a day to knock anybody because everybody was amazing. We'll be captain next season calling up. Yeah, you're probably right. I can definitely see that. Although if Henderson's there, I think he might continue it just because that's who it's been. I think Klopp will stay with that.
Okay.
But yeah, I say it a lot. I'm gonna say it again. I'm just ultra. Yeah, exactly. Ultra proud of this squad and what we're doing. Hendo and Ox were excellent. They were, and again, it's amazing what a new manager does for a player, and has confidence in them.
Well, he didn't do that with Sturridge.
I'm glad you said that. I agree. I think Salah sometimes he tries to force it a bit too much. There were times where, listen, again, I'm just not a day to knock people, but there was a time where Trent gave him a nice pass and Trent was wide open on the right, and instead of passing it to him, he took his time, took a shot, it got blocked or he missed it, whatever. That's the striker's mentality, though. You know what I mean? And until he tries to claim a goal that goes off his back or shoulder, as in your boy from that other team in North London, then I don't have a problem with it. But I mean, he's a striker. He's going to be hungry for it. Again, he's not going to ever claim somebody else's goal or some silly stuff like that. So you can't be too mad. But Trent was so good in that game. And I wanted him to get that pass back to score, because he deserved it. He got the set piece that was, Begovic came out to try to be Superman and get a highlight reel for himself. He didn't really need to. The ball was going wide anyway. But I mean, City have to beat. Man City's not beating Spurs. And if they do, come talk to me. I hold my hands up. But I think City's form right now is going to continue to descend.
You said that they were garbage.
That's what I'm saying now. What are you saying?
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Pay attention. Follow it. So I think Spurs are going to beat City. I reckon Spurs will smack City. Yeah. Again, it's so funny to hear Pep because he's still talking about calls, penalty fouls, and all that still now. Yeah, call me out. I think Spurs are going to beat City though. I don't mind that. I don't mind being wrong, but that's just what I see. And honestly, I've said it before, but City's, congratulate them on winning the league, assuming they finish and do that. Trent did deserve one. He was played by miles for me. Yeah, he really needs to go World Cup. So good. If he doesn't get World Cup, I'm boycotting England in the World Cup. If he doesn't, I'm not really thrilled to watch them anyway. If he doesn't go to the England squad for the World Cup, I'm not watching them. I'm not watching them. Because who else? Who's better? Come on, man. Stop the joke. Do you have an Instagram for the channel? Not for the channel. I have my own private Instagram, but not for the channel. How had Trent not been nominated for Player of the Year? Player of the Year? That may be a little bit of a reach. I mean, he's been great. He's been good for us, but
I like Trent.
I mean, he's definitely, this is crazy, but slowly but surely developing into one of the top right backs in the Premier League. I will say that. I'll go that far. I'll say that for sure. Sorry, I didn't see the why. Yeah, he should be in the running for that then. Because he hasn't scored any goals. He actually has scored goals, but okay.
2, right?
But I think it was in the Champions League, maybe. I know he's got a set piece, and didn't he score in the league? Julie, did he score in the league?
I thought he got 2.
I think he has 2 as well, but I think they might both be Champions League goals.
You said that I agree with this too. You said that Alex what's his name? Trent, it does better in
He
the
hasn't
Champions
what? Oh,
League.
Champions League. Okay, yeah. It's the yeah. Okay, well, that's what I said. Champions League. Cool. Did he score against Brighton? He has scored in the Premier League. Okay, at home against Brighton. Okay, yeah. I mean, I know he scored a couple of goals, a few goals or whatever. I wasn't sure where they were, but so there's one. Okay, maybe not against Brighton. Swansea was this one? Okay, well, whatever. But defo.
Swansea.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't at the cop in. Okay. Yeah, the boys are talent. The boys are talent. 5-0, remember? Okay. Trent Robbo crucial to this team now. Now, and they've been crucial, man. And that's the thing. You know, he was taking his time with Robbo. He was putting, that's the thing with Klopp. We love him. Some players he puts a little too much faith and trust and patience and time in and chances.
He didn't.
You know, Sturridge can't stay healthy. Don't be sour and salty about Sturridge, okay? Like he can't play. He's always hurt. So that's a different situation. So he wanted he. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Okay, cool. He doesn't want to talk now. Moreno, Alberto Moreno, he was getting a lot of the run. Is he off in the summer? I didn't hear that. Okay, okay. That could be a good place, Monaco, I guess. But Andy Robertson, man. Andy Robertson. Oh, Andy. Andy. You okay?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm sorry about talking about Stirs. But Robertson was a guy who was trusted early on in the season, and we saw these signs of Robertson, and a lot of people were saying, let's just go ahead and play him. When he finally, the thing with him is every time he played, it wasn't like his play was keeping him out. I think Klopp was just really trying to see what he had left in Alberto Moreno. He sees that now, or he's seen that a while now. But at some point, actually maybe not. Look, we got a few games left in the league. We got a few games left in the Champions League. Hopefully more than a few. And these guys, the energy levels, the battery pack that is attached to them is amazing. They just keep running. And luckily we have a nice mix of youth. This guy went from, I know, yeah, Queen's Park as well. Queen's Park. And, it was about to quit football. That's how bad it had gotten for him. And, I mean, we got a steal there for all of our fullbacks. Look what cities, just take a minute and think about what cities paid for their fullbacks over the past couple seasons. Look at Liverpool. Or just in the last season. I mean, the money is just not even close. It's not even close. City is all the way up here. Liverpool is down here. We got 8.5 for Robertson, maybe 3 for Gomez. I mean, Trent's and we know how we got Trent. So
how did we get Trent?
I think I was to give Clavin a go. Give Clavin a go at center back because he was decent at left back the other day. I don't know if you're talking about center back or left back, but like, did you have a man of the match?
Me?
Yeah.
I said Mane or
Mane, yeah.
Mane or
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a special performance to Lovren. Go off injured, I was saying. Yeah, it looked like he did. He came off and he went right to he kind of gave Klopp some dap, and then he walked off with the trainer, or I'm assuming it's the trainer. He is a right mid by trade, I would imagine. He's sitting back in the summer, though.
How old is Lovren?
Yeah, I don't know. Lovren's 20-something. But, yeah, definitely center back. Yeah, he's a midfielder. Yeah, he's a midfielder by trade, which you can see some of that in this game. You know what I mean? Bobby the Warrior. Okay, well, did he get it? Did he get player of the match? Okay. Are you saying that's your player of the match, or is that official? I mean, to me, the whole team was a man, honestly. And I know that's sitting on the fence, but to me, everybody did their job today and has been doing it together. I feel like that's your player? Okay. What was that? Shanti? What's up? Still not sure whether to prioritize goalkeeper for replacement. Say that again? I don't know why anybody's even talking about Coutinho or replacements. At this point, I don't know why that's even any on the end of anybody's sentence, the tip of anybody's tongue. I really don't get it. I don't get it why anyone's even speaking about Coutinho.
We're probably gonna get a better person than
I just don't understand that.
Coutinho.
But there's a bunch of rumors about players we will get as that kind of replacement or that role player to play in the midfield, creative types.
I would like Zaha.
Much as we hate him, he was a lefty a hole in the team. I don't. How do you see? How do you figure that? Please explain that to me.
Wait, a what?
They said, "Are we father and son?"
Yeah.
Yeah. How did what hole? I was thinking about Mars in January. I don't know though. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Do you still like Mars?
I like him, but I just feel like there's a lot more. I mean, listen. You get a guy who has Premier League experience, champions, a title experience. That could be good. I don't know.
Has
I don't.
kind of Why are you looking at me?
You know the answer to that. Yeah,
No,
I mean,
I don't.
Zaha, come on, you know the answer to that. Yeah, Salah has been exceptional, but continuing that career to the I'm not even speaking about Salah. My point is, what hole has he left? What hole has Coutinho left? Because to me, a hole would be we're struggling without a certain player, so there's a hole there. If anything, Mane has stepped back and played that more facilitating midfield-ish attacking role. Thank you. Much love back to Sweden. Yeah, Julie, I'm not trying to chew you out, man, but I don't get the whole thing from Coutinho. Yeah, I mean that's your opinion. That's fine. We like you, Julie. You're a good dude. But I don't get the whole. He left a hole in the team. Where? If anything, there's a hole in his heart. For leaving Liverpool when he could have been helping us get. I made a video the other day. You guys heard that, but there's no hole in the team. I don't get that. I mean, sure, would it be nice to get another player in that? Yes, and we're going to get that with Naby. I'm assuming we're going to at least get two other midfielders, at least two, or one other besides Naby. The player gets injured and worries us the most, except Salah and Van Dijk. Good question. Ask that question again and make sure I read it right. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. I agree. Were you asking me who would hurt us the most getting injured besides Van Dijk and Salah?
That would hurt a lot.
Yeah, I think those are really important. Honestly, any of the players though, and I'm not sitting on the fence, but honestly, at this point in the season, anybody else getting hurt is going to hurt us. Yeah, I mean, anybody else getting injured is not going to be good for us.
We really need another replacement for everybody.
When Alden getting hurt, what hurt us the most? Yeah, I mean, again, the midfield is very weak at this point. But honestly, all the sections are. There's nobody in the forward position that we can honestly say, oh, if Firmino gets hurt, Salah gets hurt, Mane gets hurt, I believe in this guy. In the midfield, if Hendo gets hurt, Milner, we are really in bad shape. Defensively, looks like Lovren might have a knock. Those things, for days when you sit on them, it might develop into something else. Good we don't have to play Tuesday or Wednesday. We got another full week to get back to the weekend. But we can't afford any injuries, man. We cannot afford any injuries right now. So that's a great question. I just don't know. Okay, if I had to pick somebody, maybe Firmino. I mean, of course, Salah and Van Dijk are two guys that we don't want to get hurt. But I'd say Firmino's maybe the third. I feel like Ox could play one of those attacking spots, but then you leave in the midfield again, weak again. Or you got to play, Henderson, Milner, and Genie, which is not the worst. But, Ox is going to be really important going forward, especially in the Champions League. I mean, everybody is, but I don't want to miss. I don't want to lose Ox. But like I was saying earlier, it's amazing to see what he's done with a different manager, a different system, different teammates, different surrounding, different atmosphere, playing often. No, great. I agree with that. We are so good. We're amazing. But, of course, we have more work to do. Yeah. Ox is I'm just really happy we have him, and it's you can see again the difference is made, because if he was with Arsenal, he'd be doing some of the same things he had been doing with them. I don't think he would have changed. Playing in that system, not really guaranteed to play in the position that he wanted to play. I mean, they had him playing left back, the donut man. He was selling food. I mean, they had him playing all the positions that he should be playing. So at Liverpool, he's doing what he wants to play, and this is his dream. You know, um, he's always wanted to be a Gerard player. Who are those two players for England at Arsenal? Or you mean in general? And that's Welbeck? I guess Welbeck is one. Who's the other one? Who's the other English? Oh, Wilshere. Wilshere's a bum, overrated. I don't know why he gets hyped so much. That's ridiculous. Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. Ox has always loved Liverpool and loved Gerard. More importantly, so. But where are we at now? Almost 26 minutes. Anything else you want to add in, man?
Just everybody had everybody had a really good game today. That's all I really have to say.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't see that happening though. I don't see that happening. I mean, Liverpool's always linked to everybody under the sun, and we know half of those don't happen. The majority of those don't happen. So, uh, but yeah, Salah getting 40, great. You know,
Who do you think is gonna
pretty good for him. That's amazing when you really sit back and think about it. 40 goals in the season. Go ahead. 30 million for wheelchair? Go ahead.
Who do you think would be like good replacements if what's his name? Firmino got injured.
Replacement on our team or
Yeah.
another team?
On our team.
I mean, there really isn't a good replacement. I still go with Solanke over Ings, though. That's just me. Do you think he will break Rush's record of 47 goals?
Who's
Ian Rush, he's a legend at Liverpool. They show him a lot in the games in the stands. They show him in the stands. Before I answer that real quick, I want to say to fans, too. Ings over Solanke, yeah. I mean, we can agree to disagree. I think Ings is total trash. Yeah, I just don't see it. He looks timid out there. He doesn't look like he even wants. I mean, the chances he's had this season, Solanke puts those away. I mean, point blank chances where he forgets how to play football or something. God, what was the question that I passed up? Shoot. Ask the question again. Sorry, I forgot what it was. But yeah, I personally prefer Solanke over Ings any day, and I don't know how much more you can really consider Ings moving forward after this season. I really don't. I just don't see it personally. So I don't know how much longer we're gonna go with that.
We should sell Ings.
Yeah. Also, the commentator said that he is already on the list of the greatest of Liverpool. Oh, that was the question, right? I think he definitely can. He probably could have broke it today if he would have took some more of his chances. I mean, we could have beat this team 8-0, seriously. I'm not even exaggerating, or more. You know what I mean? Bournemouth was definitely lucky today because, I mean, so many chances, and not chances necessarily always on target, but chances where they probably should have been on target. In another game, they probably would have. I mean, Mane and Salah both could have had a hat trick today. That's what kind of game it was.
That was a beautiful header that what's his name Salah did.
That was amazing. It was amazing, and just as amazing was the cross, the ball in the box from Trent the Great Alexander. I mean, I'm gonna start calling him TGT, and just the Great. And this guy is amazing. Anyway, the Great Trent TGT. Anyway,
Okay.
we're gone, guys. Thanks for spending time with us as usual. We will be back at some point. Take it easy. Yeah, I do. I do have plans. We have plans to come to Anfield. So thank you, Liz. Good to see you again. See you, Julie. Everybody. But yeah, Julie. We want to come out soon, man. Hopefully we can connect with you when we do. All right.